YouTube, it's Josh. Today I will be showing you how to do the trick hand roll on your kendama. In case you don't know what hand roll looks like, let me just untie this. I don't know why I said that. I will be doing hurricane, not hand roll. I already did a hand roll. So in case you don't know what hurricane looks like, it's what you do. This. I'm not sure if you can see that. I hope you can. But it kind of looks, it just looks really cool when you do it. So yeah, this is hurricane. You have to stand a little further back. But anyway, how you do it. So what I like to do, and yes, the number one problem people have is when they grip it, you're supposed to grip it like this. They grip it, but it slips through their fingers. One way you can prevent that a little more is by taking your thumb and pressing it against this string. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then what you kind of do is you hold it like this, but clenched, obviously. You kind of go pinky first. Oh, I'm sorry. It slipped. So what you want to do is maybe to start out, what I like to do is I like to do this move I made up called Ken-X, which is this. And then what you do is you kind of turn that sideways, and you have and yes, it does take a bit of alterations. But what I like to do is, it's like it's almost like you're waving something. It's like, almost like a lasso in a way. You just wave it in that circular motion. And if you do it right, you want the ball to make a trail, and then for the Ken to follow it. I don't want to hit my camera. I'll try to get a close-up. That's as close as I can get, just so you can see that circular movement. Another thing that helps, or another thing that people tend to do, is they will, like for example, it's like, oh, you just did a hand roll. Now your ball will tingle, but you don't notice. That won't exactly work, because what happens is if it's tangled, it will look more like this, and not on. And it won't look at all like a normal hurricane. It won't look like a hurricane at all. If you don't do it like that, just because it's tangled and you have to untangle it, but it's the same thing. So yeah, another thing is, you don't want to go too fast, but you don't want to go too slow either. Well, you can go as fast as you can, but that's when you get better and better. I'm pretty good at it, so I can go pretty fast. But the reason you don't want to go too fast as a beginner is, I made this mistake when I was learning it. If you're going too fast, this is the fastest I can go, probably maybe a little faster. Yeah, probably that. But the reason you don't want to go any faster than you can is because your arm will go in a weird position. You might whack your elbow. Like, I'm not sure if you can see that, but I actually have a bump on my elbow that's been sore for about a day because I kept whacking my elbow. But you don't want to go too slow either, because watch what happens. See, that'll happen. If you go too slow, as I said before, the Ken needs to follow the ball. But that'd be like they're going. See, when I slow down, see that starts happening. You don't want that. So you don't want it to go too fast. And sometimes, as you can see, I'm filming this, but sometimes when you do it, it'll unwind, but not all the time. It just depends on luck, I guess. But yeah, another thing is you won't get I got it my first day, luckily, because it was a really easy trick to pick up. But for most kids, like the guy I learned it from, you probably won't learn on your first day, just because of that motion and the consistency, and just moving your wrist in the right places. Yeah, this is a really fun trick. Yes, it's an internal trick. That's why I love it. Like, for example, it's not like hand roll, where it's like, oh, the handle stopped. Where hurricane, it's not really it's a trick, but like, I mean, you can go forever on that one. So yeah, that's why I love hurricane. So just keep practicing. You'll probably get it eventually. Peace out, YouTube.